The lesson we will be working on today is lesson 12.8, units of time. How can you use models to compare units of time? And so the model we will be using today is a 2-column chart. Are there more minutes or seconds in 1 hour? Well, when I look at this, I know, there's 60 minutes in an hour. But I know that seconds are a really small unit of time. In fact, seconds are a smaller unit of time than minutes. So that means that there's 60 seconds in a minute. That means seconds. There must be much more seconds in an hour than minutes. So here I'm going to put seconds. There are 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. The clocks show how far the hands move for each length of time. So the start time shows 3 o'clock. So it's 3 o'clock exactly right here. So I'll zoom that for you. 1 second elapses. So it still looks like it's 3 o'clock, and just the little tiny second hand, that red hand right there, barely moves. So now it's still 3 o'clock and 1 second. 1 hour or 60 minutes elapses. The minute hand has made a full turn clockwise. The time is now 4 o'clock. Example 2, compare measures. Larissa spent 2 hours on her science project. Cliff spent 200 minutes on his science project. Who spent more time? Well, when I'm looking at this problem, I'm like, how can I compare them? Because they don't have the same units to compare. We're talking about hours here and minutes here. So how can I convert them so that they have the same unit? So step 1, make a table chart that relates hours and minutes. So I know that 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So that means 2 hours is double 60 minutes. So 60 plus 60 is 120. So 2 hours equals 120 minutes. Well, that means 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So for 3 hours, that means I can go 60 times 3, or 60 plus 60 plus 60. And if I do that, I should get the answer, 180. So now I know 1 hour equals 60 minutes, 2 hours equals 120 minutes, and 3 hours equals 180 minutes. So 2 hours, looking back at my chart, I'll move it back over there, equals 120 minutes. 200 minutes is already in minutes, so I can keep that the same. 200 minutes. So 120 minutes is less than, greater than, or equal to 200 minutes. Oh, I think 120 is less than 200. So 120 minutes is less than 200 minutes, which means 2 hours is less than 200 minutes. So coming back over here, so now I know 2 hours is 120 minutes. So 2 hours is less than 200 minutes. So that means Larissa spent, more time. I did that wrong. It means Cliff, I should have read the whole problem first, spent more time than Larissa. Let me see if I can write Larissa's name here. On the science project. So a second ago, we used a chart to convert hours to minutes. And now we're going to go ahead and use a number line to convert time. So we're looking at this. Compare the length of a week to the length of a day. So we're going to be comparing a week to a day. So how many days are in a week? Yes, of course. You should have said 7. Materials you're going to need are colored pencils. If you have crayons, crayons will work. If you have a regular pencil, that will work too. So the number line below shows the relationship between days and weeks. Use a colored pencil to shade 1 week on the number line. So look, week 0, week 1. Days, 0 to 7. Well, we just said, hey, there are 7 days in a week. So if I'm shading and I want to show this, I would start at the 0. I'd go all the way to the 7 because there's 7 days of a week. And I'd go ahead and shade. And now it tells me these are equivalent. 1 week equals 7 days. So now it says, compare the size of 1 week to the size of 1 day. So I know we just said there are 7 days in 1 week. So 1 week is 7 times as long as 1 day. So in past lessons when you were still in school, we had talked about these conversion charts and how they're really important. And we've copied some of these conversion charts into our math journal. So I'll just go over this chart right here. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 1 day equals 24 hours. 1 week equals 7 days. 1 year equals 12 months. And 1 year equals 52 weeks. You might want to look at this conversion chart and write these notes down because they're going to help you finish up your math lesson. So this problem tells us compare the length of a year to the length of a month. So I know I'm comparing a year to a month. And I'm looking at that word compare. So use a model to help. So again, the model we're going to use right now is a number line. So from your past experience, how many months are in a year? If you said 12, excellent. So there are 12 months in a year. So how can I represent that on a number line? I would start at the 0. I would go all the way to the 12. And I would shade it in. Just like that. So it tells me that 1 year equals or is equivalent to 12 months. So 1 year is 12 times as long as 1 month. So on these problems, I could do a couple of things. I can make a chart, or I could just use my knowledge and the conversion chart and use multiplication. So it says 2 minutes equals blank seconds. So I'm like, well, 1 minute equals 60 seconds. So 2 minutes must be double that. So 2 times 60 is 120 seconds. 4 years equals blank months. Oh, we just said how many months are in a year? Yes, we said 12. So I go, I could use my multiplication skills here. I can go 12 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. So 4 years equals 48 months. I'm going to move this here so I could write that in. So now on your GoMath lesson, you will be doing on your own. You will be doing problems 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on page 503. You will use this chart to help you. And I would also use that conversion chart to help you also. Additionally, you'll be doing all of page 504, and that's problems 10, 11, 12, and 13. You will find this assignment in your GoMath.